Welcome, Cancer. This is your monthly focus for February 2023. We're going to dive right into the astrology and start talking about that full moon that's happening on February the 5th and what it means for you. So, full moon, so that's in your second house. So, that full moon will represent for you personally. For everybody, it will represent using our creativity more, standing in our own independence, adding in a little bit of romance, fun, laughter, joy, giggles, smiles, that kind of energy we want to bring in. But for you personally, the full moon will mean that you're also looking at how your money serves you. Is your money allowing you to smile and giggle and laugh? And are you creating memories? Are you creating happy moments? Are you treating yourself to wonderful things? Are you allowing your creativity to bloom through the use of your talents and abilities? Okay, so it's okay to feel what's in your heart. So just bring that out into the world. Okay, and I think it's really about how you build safety around yourself, security around yourself, how you get your money to work for you. So with a full moon, we may be stopping some ways that we utilize our money and putting them into new brackets, new ways of utilizing it so that it works for our good, using our creativity perhaps to make money rather than just being creative. But maybe you're a great organizer, or you're good at keeping notes, or you're good at typing things out, or you're good at dancing or painting or singing or whatever it may be, and utilizing those things to create money for yourself and have the time of your life, because it is your joys, your happiness that you are banking on, that you are investing in. Okay, Mercury will enter Aquarius. For you, that'll mean that we are really doing a lot of research and digging for answers, digging for the truth. Okay, with Mercury, it's all about our thoughts. It's all about our communication. So we may talk to different people, ask questions. We may research. We may, look things up, read things through, take a course perhaps, find a mentor to really bring into a lot of clarity in, or a lot of new knowledge in. The sun will enter Pisces on the 18th, and then the 20th we'll have the new moon in Pisces. For you, that is all about, that's all about the exploration into tomorrow. That is, you'll be feeling much more optimistic as this new moon hits at the end of the month, or 2/3 of the month at least, the 20th. You will find yourself to be more passionate, more daring, I would believe. The sun in Pisces and the moon in Pisces. Now that could be, healing, dreams, stuff like that. But maybe it's dreaming about the trips you want to go on, the things you want to study, the new business that you want to start based on your creativity and your hobbies and your talents, and taking going on an adventure, seeing how you can move forward, maybe. And it could be travel for you, absolutely. Venus also on the 20th will move into Aries. So for you, that is work and career. You may find that you like your work a lot more right now. You find more enjoyment. You're getting along with your coworkers better. It could also be a time where you feel this passion calling you to switch lanes, to do something different, to go after that promotion, or start your own business, or go after a different field of work altogether. So those kinds of things could be bubbling up in your world as well. Remember that Mars is finally direct. So for you, we're closing doors, right? And it could be we're closing doors in the things that we used to study and the things we used to learn. So you could be looking at whole new learning experiences here. You may be looking at going into different fields under this, or expanding your field of knowledge in some way. It takes you on a different journey, a different path. It might be the same thing, but it's different. Maybe that makes sense to you. It didn't to me, but So yeah, look at that. And Mars is going after it, wanting to take steps in that direction. So I think you'll be very strong as you take those steps in a new direction. However scary or unknown, or you don't think you have enough time or energy or resources to do it, I don't care what that is, because you need to do it. You need to branch out. You need to push yourself in that direction, especially if you have that strong passion in your heart. Okay, and very important. And it could be a lot about you closing the doors. Okay, so closing the doors to those old ways of doing things, of what you were doing, of how you were using your talents or abilities, or maybe you didn't have opportunity to do that, and now's the time when you need to open up. Okay, so remember, it's okay to feel what's in your heart, and we need to bring that out into the world during the month of February for all of us. We also have Jupiter. Jupiter is in your 10th house as well. So hooray for you, because that is the expansion of goodness, of abundance. When Jupiter is in any house for you, it's work, career, your obligations and responsibilities. So know that this is a very, very fluid time for you to really step into some opportunities that is going to, promotions, in some way expand who you are as a person, maybe within the community, but definitely in the workplace. If you've started a business or have your own business, this is a time when you can expand on it, or it expands on you. More than likely, that'll be the case. And all of our planets are going direct. So I know February only has 28 days, but so that makes it seem go by quite fast, but it'll go faster just because all the energy is forward moving for us, except for the North Node. Now for you, the North Node, you may be looking at the groups of people that you have been associating with, and you may be looking at, have they fulfilled what you were hoping they would do? Maybe you are thinking of switching lanes, going into a new group. Maybe now you're doing team play. But I think you're looking backwards and seeing if these groups of people that you associate yourself with, whether it's a social circle or a community or work or family, you're giving it some thought on, has it really supported you in the way you've wanted it to? Have you taken knowledge away from it? Have you grown your talents and abilities some way within it? Ask yourself if these groups are really aspiring you into that path that you want to go. Okay, let's get to the cards. We'll do the tarot cards, and then of course we will do an oracle card. I've got a new deck for you too, so maybe you'll like that. Okay, our shadow card, and then what is underneath our shadow card. We got two there, we got two there, and our shadow card for the month. So this is the underlying energy for your entire month, okay? And this is the Knight of Pentacles. So it's about going with the flow. It's about trusting in God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe, the cosmos, the divine energy that surrounds you, your higher self. So your intuition, your sage wisdom, leading you in the right direction. That all you have to do is show up and do the work. All you have to do is show up and do the steps. And everything else will be taken care of for you. We are not in a suit of armor, so we know that we don't have to fight for what we want. We do have to work hard maybe for what we want, but we don't have to fight for it. We don't have a weapon either, so obviously we trust completely that we are safe, that we have the security that we need around us. We don't have a pack of any kind, a saddlebag of any kind, to have maybe some food or water in there for our journey. So we know that the things that we're going to need along the way will be provided. We don't have to worry about those things when we need them. We'll have access to them in one way or another. And it's about going with the flow and trusting, okay? We don't even have reins on this horse, so we have to trust that the energy is moving us in the direction we need to move. So there's a little bit about building that trust, that confidence that you are protected, that you do have angels, guides around you at all times, helping you take those steps that you want to take so bad. The Queen of Wands is underneath, so the more research, the more questions you ask as you go forward step by step will definitely enhance your journey, will definitely help you along the way. So spontaneity should not be a factor this month when you are making those decisions on what you want to step into, what you want to do, what you want to learn, where you want to go. Our first card is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is dreaming of, really anything. I mean, our landscape here, our backdrop is completely blah. We can put anything we want in there. There is no limits, there's no restrictions, only the ones we decide to put in place. Now, we could be meditating about these things. We could be pondering them. We could be praying on them. But definitely, you need to imagine them. So your best life ever. And of course, we're not going to get there with a hop, skip, and a jump. But we're going to set goals along the way to slowly manifest that picture for you. We've got the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is roll up your sleeves and get to work. Whatever you want to do, you have to make a commitment to it. You have to show up each and every day and be present for it. If you want to write a book, then you have to write a page a day. You write a page a day in a year, you got a novel of 365 pages. Okay? It's about showing up and doing the work every day, and then we start to layer the work and we start to see the successes. Also, we might be looking around trying to see if anybody's noticing what we're doing. People are noticing. You may not notice that they are noticing. They may be doing it on the sly in some way, but they are paying attention to your movements forward. So just trust yourself on that and keep your head down, nose to the grindstone, and keep working. Also, this is a little bit to do with your creativity. Okay, this is about using your creativity. Here we hold the brush in our hand and we paint our tomorrow. We paint the portal to our tomorrow. It was just once maybe a side of a mountain or something, but here we are, and we are working diligently, and pretty soon we're going to be able to walk right through once we build our paint in the path, right? So you can put anything in there. So once again, we get two confirmations back to back about really your dreams. The sky's the limit. The only limitations that can actually be in place right now are the ones that you allow to be in place. So know that you are worthy, know that you are deserving of whatever you want to step into. And then we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups, I kind of think of him as the stereotypical dad. He's the guy with the checklist. You know, when you were a teenager and you were walking out the door and dad would stop you. Where are you going tonight? How much money you got in your pocket? Who are you going to be with? Are they good to you? Do they respect you? Do you have fun with them? What's your common interests? How's work going? Do they pay you enough? And those were questions to make us think, to bring us back to the here and now and say, hey, how am I? Do I like these people that I'm surrounded by? Do I like the places we go? Do they treat me well? Do I have enough money? Do I need to look at different opportunities to bring in money? Okay, so dear old dad is here asking us to look at those things as we walk through the month. Now for work and career, you worry too much, okay? Stop worrying and just do, okay? When it comes to work and career, there might be a lot of factors that come into play, and that could really overwhelm you. I would have to say, if that's the case, then journal about it, okay? Get it out on paper. Let that pencil or pen flow, so that you can make some realizations, have some epiphanies about what you truly want, what you truly need, what you truly want to go after in life. Okay? And know that you are protected. Know that there is a net under you to catch you, okay? So long as you show up and you're determined, you roll up your sleeves and get to work and give it the commitment it deserves. I really can't see failure here, but you're going to have all these little things that you're going to worry about. It could be scheduling. It could be the time thing. It could be the energy thing. It could be resources. Whatever it is, you have to look at what it is that's actually hindering you from going fast forward. Okay, and this is the month to do it, because February is kind of a blah month for the energy overall, especially in the sky. Okay, because there's not a lot of big happenings in the sky this month. Next month. So this is kind of like a preparation month for us. This is for us to think things through. So don't expect to by the end of the month to be at a certain point, because chances are you won't be. Chances are this is a time to gather the information, to get our sights clear on exactly what we want to work for, where we want to go, what we want to do. So don't let those little worries hang you up and make you feel like maybe you can't do something, or, if it's in your heart, then definitely. We have the Six of Cups for love. This could be that somebody from your past comes back into your life. Okay, a dear friend, a spouse, a partner at one time. So this could be people reappearing. This is also saying that you are deserving of love, and the best love you can possibly imagine for yourself. And in no shape or way or form should you be compromising who you are, or your feelings, or your morals, or what you want or need in order to feel happy, safe, content. And so look at, maybe some of your close relationships and ask yourself, do they allow you to be you? Do you have to wear a mask when you're in their presence? Do you have to dummy down who you are, or really show yourself, or you have to kind of prove yourself that you're worthy to be in their presence? Hogwash, you are. They should worry whether or not they should be in your presence, okay? And so it's very much about understanding where in life somebody told you that you shouldn't expect that in love, or what made you so deserving of that kind of lifestyle, or, so pay attention to those things. It could really open up your eyes to what is truly available. If you're dating right now, do not settle for second best. If a red flag goes up, leave immediately. That red flag was there because they did something you didn't like. Okay? Lots of fish in the sea. Okay? If you're meant to be together, don't worry, your paths will cross again, and they will have another chance to prove themselves to you. Okay? And then we have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is how to utilize your meditation time, your prayer time, your spiritual essence to go after your dreams, your goals, your desires this month. And we have the King of Pentacles. So this, once again, is knowing your worth, knowing that you are so worthy and deserving of anything that you want in your life. Seriously, and this is about, this is about your heart. Is your richest resource, and your spirituality, who you are. So caring, thoughtful, loving. Now, I also say the King of Pentacles here is if you are especially asking for great money or great love to come into your life, to start affirming it on a daily basis, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, when you're standing in line at the grocery store, when you're pumping your gas, whatever you're doing, okay? To really project out there, like say things like, money flows to me and through me. I am a money magnet. I have more money than I know what to do with. My bills are all paid in advance. Things like that, okay? And just say them throughout the day. Now, if you can put emotion into it, like you are very happy that money flows to you and through you, by all means, that magnifies it 150%. But for the month of February, for the month of February, it is about expecting. Okay, expecting. Now, it's also about educated risk when we are going after financial abundance. Okay, so maybe you're looking at a job or something, or a career choice. This is definitely about thinking things through. The King of Pentacles takes risks, but they're educated risks. So I would not say to do anything spontaneous, like if your gut's saying, oh, come on, let's do it. You might want to back it up and say, okay, I know I have a really strong gut feeling to do this, but is it wise to really do this? Okay, so just give it that second thought, okay, please? Because an educated risk, yes, that will bring in abundance, that will bring in happiness, that will bring in joy, that will bring in love, whatever you are desiring. But to just jump into it without any forethought might be hazardous, okay, to your path. You might have to do some backpedaling. Okay, and for health and well-being, the Nine of Pentacles. What you have been doing health-wise has been very good already. Okay, so you're already taking the right steps in the right direction. But this card is kind of saying, okay, but you need to raise the bar on yourself, or you need to add to it, or you need to expand on it in some way. That you're comfortable now in what you're doing, and it might be very regimental. Maybe you need to put in a little bit of joy and laughter into that workout routine or something. I don't know. You do. But this is definitely telling me that when it comes to your health, when it comes to your well-being, that it's time to take new approaches, add it, but I don't think you're giving up on something. You're adding to what you already have. Yeah, you're adding to what you've already added. So you're just pushing the bar up slightly in different places of your life to take better care of you, to be a healthier, wiser you, a strong and confident you. Okay, let's get a mantra card for you. And so I've switched decks, like I said. Nature's Whispers. Nature's Whispers guidebook is here. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And I really got it because I love the back of the cards, okay? So, some of them are like black with red on it. It's like, that tells me that chances are the messages are going to be detrimental. So I want one that has joy and laughter and light and, we're spreading our wings and flying, being the butterfly. I think I even named the daily focus, just become the butterfly. Oh, they want a really good shuffle for you. Okay, let's see what our card is. Come on. Shift your energy, 19. So yeah, there are shifts that are going to be happening. I don't necessarily think the shifts will be happening this month. Next month we have Pluto moving, we have Saturn moving. So there will be huge shifts, but I think this is a time to meditate on the shifts that we want to bring into our lives. Okay, so shift your energy, 19. 19 is about you. It's the I am. It's about new energy, beautiful energy coming in for you. Seasons changing. Chapters beginning, chapters ending. So we'll get the picture in there nice. And what do we have? Sometimes I really can't see it in the card. Well, we have the whole animal kingdom behind us. For goodness sakes. We're looking down at this beautiful valley and this winding river. And it's almost like we're blowing in what we want to be. Or we're blowing things around. We could be blowing things around. So it's in the placements we want it to be in. So meditate on that while I read this to you. Clear your energy. The energy of those around you and the energy of your environment. Winds of change are blowing into your awareness. In order to prepare for what is ahead, begin a process of renewal. This process might include clearing away the old that no longer has a purpose in your life. It might mean changing old habits and patterns that you're ready to release. An example might be actively avoiding overly sugary foods if you're trying to eliminate excessive sugar from your diet. View this as a time of shedding that can be achieved with ease and grace. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.